Welcome back. The Women in AI Ethics, a global initiative dedicated to amplifying the voices of women in this crucial domain, has selected Emsie Erastus from Namibia as one of the 100 outstanding women in AI ethics for 2024. Emsie now joins us via Zoom to talk to us. Emsie, good evening. Welcome. Congratulations on this recognition.
Thank you so much, Nina. Good evening, all the way from Lusaka, Zambia.
To begin with, Emsie, could you shed some light on the significance of being included in this prestigious list and how it impacts both your professional endeavors as well as, of course, your personal perspective?
Right, thank you. So the list was released on Friday evening in New York at the Microsoft office. So when the news was released, I was unfortunately asleep. So the list is, it's not a new list. The list has been recognizing women or hidden figures in AI ethics since 2018. So we see people like Joy Bulamwini as well as Timnit Gebru making the list over the past years. And it has really uplifted women whose work has been sidelined, especially when it comes to artificial intelligence and ethics. That right now, because there is now a whole new wave of AI, men are being recognized in that field. Mm-hmm. So the list is quite, it is a big deal. I mean, I just had the news on Friday, so it hasn't really kicked in for me to see, but it's definitely a great opportunity. I do a lot of advocacy work, so it will definitely amplify the advocacy work that I'm doing in Africa.
Yeah. Talk to us about your perception, Emsie, of the current state of AI ethics and what role you believe women can play in shaping its future.
Women have been playing a role. I think the first people to alert us to the dangers of women are AI. I mentioned Joy Bulamwini, who is a very big giant within this field. A few years ago, social media was going abuzz with the firing of Timnit Gebru. Myself was mentored at my university by a very powerful woman in AI ethics or in technology and justice with Sitapena Gagandaran. So women have been doing quite a lot already in this industry. I think for now, it's just for women to, I think it's only now, and that's why it's important to have such lists. And I know that women in AI ethics have created this list so that women's voices in AI cannot be sidelined. And like in any other profession, I think that women, normally women's voices get dimmed, and we have to fight harder in order for our work to be recognized. Some of the work would be cited as men, while it was a woman who has done such work. And so it's very important. But I also wanted to draw on AI ethics and why it's important for AI ethics to be important or to be amplified right now. We have seen in the past few months or year how artificial intelligence has risen, and everyone is talking about artificial intelligence, especially with the introduction of OpenAI's ChatGPT, which people see as something to be very life-changing. And most of these machines, what we argue is in ethics is that most of these machines are made by human beings, even though we are getting the buzz that AI will take over. It's these iRobots, the movie iRobots, for example, our perception of AI has been made to be that of fear, that the world is creating machines and we are moving towards a techno world where we cannot control these machines. And we argue in AI ethics that that's not the truth. Behind every machine is a human being. A machine is developed through data. They set up the certain algorithms for these machines, and they determine how these machines would work. Particularly what's interesting is that as AI is, the topic of AI is going on around the world, we are seeing a lot of African voices and Africans themselves. Africans have become more consumers of AI instead of becoming developers of AI. And Africa is developing, those platforms are not given a voice, or they are not given any presence or spotlight. And that, I think that is what we are doing really in ethics, to bring alert to say that no, it's not true. Machines will not just go rampage one day. That's not how things work. There is a person who has made that machine, who has programmed that machine, who has made sure that that machine is going to work and operate in a certain way. And that's why in AI ethics, for example, something I'm passionate about, we talk about data biases as well.
Thank you, MC. Unfortunately, we're almost out of time, but I just want to ask you, as a woman navigating, of course, the AI field, you know, surely you've encountered unique challenges, and I want to hear from you if you could share how you've overcome these gender-specific obstacles and what advice you have for aspiring women looking to enter into the same field.
All right. I'm fortunate enough to have mentors around me who have gone through landmines that they are trying to make me avoid going through, or they paved the way for me not to go through the same landmines. So if anyone is interested in AI ethics, reach out to people in the field. Most women are willing to amplify women. And the challenges are many, because you will find that you have written work, you have conducted research, and your work is cited by other people without any reference to you. Your work is not attributed to you at all. You find that women are undermined. We saw in the New York Times over the past few months, where they're saying that the godfathers of AI, the men, the list, for example, in the New York Times was completely men, while we have a lot of women who are making waves within this field. So the challenges are still quite a lot, and it's I think it's time that people start knowing women who are dealing with AI ethics, and not just with ethics, but who are building technologies that are for good.
Emsie Erastus, congratulations once again, and thank you so much for joining us here on the Daily Roundup.
Thank you. Thank you, Nina.
When we come back after the short break, our conversations continue.